Okay, Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from my channel. And in today's video, I'm going to do a project presentation from the English task, which is about presenting one of the IT projects that we have made in 10th grade. So in this occasion, I have chosen to present my project about UI UX design. But before that, I want to explain a little bit about UI UX design. So maybe if you haven't heard about UI UX design, so UI UX design is actually two terms in one. So it's actually UI and UX. UI is user interface and UX is user experience. So UI is the interface that you normally see in everyday stuff, especially on digital items such as your phone, your laptop, and others. Think about applications like YouTube and then Google or other applications. The UI or the interface is the first thing you see about the application, such as the location of the buttons, the color of the application, and others. That is part of the UI. And for UX is about the user experience on how we feel when we are using our application. So do we feel comfortable? Do we want to use this application every time continuously? So that's part of the UX or the user experience. Think about like a rice box. So r- rice box for the UI or the interface is like the aesthetic view of the rice box, like the placement of the rice and also others. But for the user experience is how the taste of the rice box feels and also how the person eating the rice box feels an enlightenment and also enjoyment from eating the rice box. Okay, so that's a little bit the explanation about my UI UX design. So now I would like to go through one of the UI UX design projects which I have already made. And it's also not only for a project, but also uh, a project that I made for my competition for the UI UX design. So here, what I'm going to show is this. The application is called Echo Class. So we go immediately for the introduction of the application. So what is actually Echo Class? So Echo Class is an interactive education application that helps learners and also students and teachers to understand the importance of recycling trash with a very simple and very fun methods. So on this application, it combines everyday learning, learning, interactive learning, and then also having some challenges and also point systems and leaderboard systems to help students and also teachers to make a change in the environment. So one of the key features that is featured, I'm sorry, the slide is in Indonesian because my competition is held in Indonesia. So one of the key features in this UI design is first is uh, educative materials around about how to control trash and also recycling materials. And also there are some daily challenges and also leaderboard uh, between your classes and between your friends or students. Then there's also like a progress tracker for our actions on taking care of the environment. And also there is a dual mode feature for students mode and also the teachers mode. So that's a little bit. So this is the next is only about the timeline overview or the research process that I have shown that I will show later. So first I want to show you guys the design of the application. So here's the style guides that I've used. And then here is going to be the UI design. So it's actually a pretty simple application, but there's also a lot of screens that has been made in this application. Like if I count, it's probably around 50-ish screens in this application. So if I count it, yeah, around 50 screens or less. So that's a little bit of the application or the UI design. So we can try for the prototype that I have already made. So here is the application. We can continue, click. Here, it's one of the examples. If you want to enter your account, here you can choose either options. If you are a student, you can choose this mode, and if you are a teacher, choose this mode. So maybe we'll start with the student mode, and here is for the home screen. There are a lot of informations inside, which is this list. Here is the leaderboard that you can check. You can go back and then can click this one of the courses. We can register, and then for some of the classes in this application, you can buy, and also there are free classes. So if we buy them, we can click payment and then complete. And here is the class screen. And this is the teacher's contact that you can contact in your class. And here is the material screen. And here is the progress tracker before for the uh, plastic challenge here. And then we can go to profile. So we can change our personal info in this application. And then we can also uh, log out from our account. Okay, now we can try the forget password, continue, then done. And then maybe we can try uh, about registering our new account. Okay, we can click that. Then now we can try to access the teacher's screen or the teacher mode. So teacher mode is like this. Yeah, it's kind of similar actually. You can scroll here as well, scroll the materials that you can teach. Then here's the leaderboard summary for the teachers. And this is for the classes that the teachers can access and control. And then we can make a new class here. And this is the class. Then you can also check the students on the class, and then you can invite the students that you want. And also you can also kick one of the students if they are in trouble. So we can do that and then finish. So that's a bit about the flow or the design for this UI project. And also here are some of the research process that I have done with my team on this project. Just a little bit of a summary. So in here, there is the user journey, user persona, and empathy map. Here is about the research plan about the empathize stage with the secondary researches, project backgrounds, problem statements, and others. So here is the defining stage where we search for the main points, pain points, and then the main problems that users feel. And then after finishing that, we can continue to the ideal stage, which is for searching the main solution that is best for the application. And here's the prioritization idea on which ideas or which solutions that we have created that we should complete first and for the others. So maybe that's a little bit about my presentation or explaining about the UI UX design project that I have completed. Oh yeah, and the last one I want to show is this is for the other part. This is the complete user flow on making the design. So before making on to continuing making the wireframes and the design, we can make first the user flow so we can have the record, or we know the path or the flow, the way on how we access the application. So this is some of the UI or the user flow for the application. Okay, so maybe that's all that I could show for this presentation video. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.